Welcome to the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Unfiltered laughs, honest conversations, and everything in between.
This is your backstage pass to the best moments from Ryder and Lisa.
On demand.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.
Saw this hack online, and one of my girlfriends does it, and she swears by it. Instead of using the mitts that come with your self-tanning foam.
Got it.
Instead of using the mitt, she's like, you got to use gloves, like disposable gloves, because it puts the foam on more evenly and it doesn't soak into this cloth mitt. So you actually use all of the product. So last night I'm like, I'm going to try it. Bought myself a big bag of disposable latex gloves. I apply it all over my body. And then for the rest of the night, I'm like, what does that smell? What is this reminding me of? Ryder, I smell like a condom. My entire body smells like the gloves.
Is there like a flavored scent? Or are you walking flavored condom at least?
No, it's not like, what is that flavor you always talk about? Banana rama.
Banana flavored motion lotion.
Motion lotion.
If you threw a bit of that on there as well.
No, it took me a while to realize it, but it was when I was unloading the dishwasher and I like leaned down and got like a really big whiff of my arms.
Did you ever do the things in class where you put it on a cucumber or anything? Or
I don't think we did. No, we never looked at condoms.
Because if I remember correctly, that was the only time I've ever been in a place where there was a room full of them opening at the same time. So that was a very heavy introduction to the smell of condoms.
So anyway, don't do that. Don't use latex gloves to apply your tanning foam unless you want to smell like you just left an orgy.
I mean, can you imagine if you just reeked like condoms? Like, people would at least think you're getting some. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, big engagement. Obviously, everybody heard about it. Was record-breaking. Over 32 million likes.
I'm one of them.
The amount that it got shared was over 1 million in 6 hours. That breaks the record, shatters the record.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, rather than texting, would have just looked at the picture and sent it to all their friends to be like, hey, look at this.
Oh my God.
Knowing that person would want to go and see it anyway.
I am kind of loving the other takes on TikTok, the haters that are like, this seems calculated, because the next day Travis announces his collab with American Eagle, and American Eagle is kind of trying to get good publicity after the Sydney Sweeney debacle.
Okay.
There are people that have these conspiracies that it is an arranged fake relationship.
Oh.
I don't want to believe it, but it was kind of dumb to announce the American Eagle thing right after, but also smart at the same time.
Well, and
I was on the website looking through the stuff. I was.
No, but I don't think they have so much money. I don't think you would calculate a move like that to make an extra $15 million from American Eagle.
Interesting. Okay.
I just think there's times when you don't let big moments get in the way of anything else. Just do them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I remember I got some great advice one year, and I was thinking about taking my kid to Disneyland. And I was like, I don't know if it's in the budget this year. I don't know if I can afford it this year. And my friend Jamie said, yeah, you're always going to feel like that. There's never going to be a year where you're like, oh, I have so much extra money. Do it. You'll never regret it.
Right.
You got to do it sometimes. So maybe you look at a calendar and say, oh, you got your American Eagle release the next day. Should you stop an engagement because of that? I don't think so. To celebrate the 70th year of the Guinness World Records, they're inviting the public to attempt some of the records that are unclaimed.
How do I get in on this?
Well, there's the 400-meter sack race as one of the options.
Okay.
Does that just mean nobody's ever tried that? Like, sack races are usually like 10 or 15 meters.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it's just they're figuring out distances that haven't been attempted. Because obviously there's got to be a sack race in the Guinness World Record.
Sure. There'd be all kinds of sack records.
Yeah.
the farthest distance to bounce a coin into a cup is another one that's unclaimed at this point.
This shocks me, especially with other weird things that are in the Guinness World Record book.
Yeah, like some of them are super complicated.
Or so weird, like the most fingernails in a jar.
Or the longest fingernails to scratch a sleeping sloth. And you're like, wow, somebody really decided that they were going to get into the Guinness World Records. Like, just nonsense. But these ones seem to be pretty reasonable. For more information, just hit up the Guinness World Records website. You want to smell like something that's extinct?
Like what? An animal?
A dinosaur.
Whoa. What do you think they smelt like? Not good.
I bet not good at all.
Especially the T-Rex. He couldn't reach to wash his armpits.
True. Do you know why dinosaurs can't clap?
Why?
Because they're extinct.
That's not funny.
No, you can actually smell like old plant that doesn't exist anymore. The brand Future Society creates perfumes based on the scents of extinct plants using biotechnology to reconstruct the fragrances from DNA of preserved specimens. Examples of the scents include Invisible Woods. Never heard of it. It's inspired by the extinct Indian flower Wendlandia angustifolia.
Have you been practicing this? You're just a good reader.
I was worried about mispronouncing it, so I tested it out. The next one I'm not going to do as well with. But can you imagine if you're like, what's that smell? And somebody was like, oh, that's Wendlandia angustophilia.
That sounds fancy.
You're like, what? Leave me alone.
Yeah.
If somebody tried that on me. The other one that they're working on is an extinct prairie plant named Orbexilum stipulatium. So the second one I just named is going to be called the Grassland Opera. The one from the prairies. And
sounds lovely.
The other one was Invisible Woods. Will be the name of it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm wondering, because I haven't seen these in a long time. Do you remember fart bombs from the playground when you were a kid?
No, but I've heard you talk about fart bombs before, and I've never been around one. I've never experienced one.
Yeah, they might have gone extinct. They're the shape of a small mushroom, kind of.
Okay.
And they're brown in color, and you'd pick them up, and when you throw them on the ground or throw them at somebody.
Sorry, were they growing out of the ground? Like, do you pull them out of the grass, or are they just laying there?
Pretty sure they grew on the ground. And you throw them, and then like a powder would go everywhere, and it stunk like farts. So we called them stink bombs, and you used to just chase each other around and throw stink bombs at each other.
Did you throw them at girls you had a crush on?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's how I let them know I was into it. So that's what I'm hoping that they come out with next.
No, we're not bringing back fart bomb perfumes. No way.
1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
Hello, Lauren. How are you?
Great.
Good. You ready to win $1,000?
I hope so.
Me too.
Right.
So you're going to choose a teammate? Hold on, there's something in my throat.
I got it. So you're going to pick a teammate who will leave the room. We're then going to give you 5 words. Tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in. They'll play the same game. For every answer that matches, it's $25. So that could be $100 if you get 4 right. But if you get all 5, it is $1,000.
I'm okay. Lauren, who's your teammate?
I think I'm going to go with Ryder.
Okay, goodbye, Ryder.
Good luck.
Thanks. Gonna need it.
Sorry for not asking if you were okay.
No, it's all good. All right, Lauren, starting that timer after I say the first word. Good luck. Lauren, what comes to your mind when I say climb?
Mountain.
Spill.
Water.
Dive.
Pool.
Lobster.
Dinner.
Speaker.
Music.
Good answers. Nice work. Let's get Ryder back in the studio and give you some money today. Welcome back, Ryder.
Thank you.
Lauren did great. We're giving away some money today. What comes to mind when I say dive?
Dive. I got like 3 or 4 answers here. I'm going to say swim.
No. Pool. Okay, well, let's do better. Climb.
Mountain?
That's right. $25. Let's keep it going. Spill.
Milk?
Water. Water was Lauren's answer. We got 2 more words. It's okay. What comes to mind when I say speaker?
Music.
That's right. $50. For 75. Come on. Lobster.
Lobster, I'm going to say ocean.
Dinner.
Oh,
That was a tough round, Lauren, but you did really good. You picked up
50, I believe.
$50.
Thank you for playing.
Guys,
Thanks.
We're out of here tomorrow.
Yes.
So next chance to play will be
Tuesday. Because it's a long weekend.
where I am guaranteeing
No, I am.
$1,000 win.
It doesn't matter who you choose as your teammate. On Tuesday, we're giving you $1,000. We're making it really easy after a long weekend. How about that?
Sure. There is a new form of exercise that seems to be gaining popularity.
It's not new, but it's taken over recently. More and more people are trying it. And I guess you call it the bear crawl. You're on all fours.
Oh,
and-
yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. But people are doing that for their entire workout.
Just walking around.
Just walking around on all fours.
Now, this isn't on your knees and your hands. This is
No.
on your feet and your hands. So you're kind of in a plank position, but moving.
That's right.
So, I mean, those are a lot of exercise words. You would think that when they join forces, movement and planks, that would be a good workout.
It works your quads, your shoulders, your traps, your biceps, your back,
Yeah.
your abs, everything at once.
It is interesting when you see how simple a full body workout can be. My buddy got really big into just one kettlebell. That's all he'd need.
And it was one workout that he did with it. He just
Every day.
would stand up with it.
Same thing, and he's one of the most fit guys I know, and he's like, this is what I do now. Yeah, he goes from a laying position to slowly bringing it up in whatever motion and then holding it above his head and then moving it to the other arm, and it's just a little rotation, absolutely jacked.
Yeah, shredded.
I'm like, man, I guess I can cancel paying for these jazzercise classes that I do.
There was a person back in 2020 that bear crawled the entire New York marathon in 21 hours. And then I also saw there was a YouTuber that went an entire week where the only form of walking was bear crawling. So going to his vehicle on all fours, and how fast he got after just 3 days.
Really?
The speed.
Just adapting to the elements.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I never had shoes on. I used to run around in gravel, whatever.
Yeah, and it
dirt,
was no big
sticks,
deal.
Woods, sharp things. Like it just, your body reacts and learns how to navigate. If I tried that now, I'd be like crying
I know.
and bleeding.
We got soft hands, soft feet.
Sorry, so there was somebody that bear crawled the entire New York Marathon in 21 hours?
Yeah, this was back in 2020.
That's crazy, because
Yeah.
that's the same amount of time it took you to run a half marathon.
Don't you dare.
What is something that you've seen rich parents do, whether it's like a friend of yours, maybe an enemy at school?
Sarah wrote in, for high school grad, many of my friends got cars, their own vehicles, and I got a hair straightener. I was still happy with my upgrade from using the clothes iron to straighten my hair. Did you ever see girls do that, Ryder? Back in the day before you had a legit hair straightener,
Yeah.
you would turn on what you would use to iron your clothing, and you'd lay down and your friends would like lay your hair out with a towel under it
And straighten
and
it down?
straighten it. It was awful.
Sounds very dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think parents knew we were doing it.
No.
But we did it.
Yeah.
We did what we had to do. So, Sarah, I'm happy that you got a legit hair straightener so you didn't burn all your hair off. And that's tough to see your friends all getting brand new or maybe used, but still getting a vehicle.
Yeah.
She said this was back in 2005.
My friend's mom complained that her heated seats in her brand new SUV weren't warm enough and traded in her vehicle.
Oh, wow.
That's a good answer. Talk about just rich parents. The rich parents at our hockey league hired a private chef to cook rinkside because they didn't want concession stand food.
Get out. That's the best food ever.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You don't want a rink burger? Grow up.
So you want this chef to make you the tiniest little thing ever? You know how you see those fancy chefs making dishes and then you're like, that's it? Where's the rest of the food?
Yeah. So this new trend is college kids are having their parents pay like ridiculous amounts, up to $20,000 is what I heard, to have their rooms, I guess, kind of renovated,
Decorated. So
decorated to be Instagram-worthy spaces.
I was listening to a podcast and they live in LA, but one of the hosts was in New York. So one of them was in LA, the other was in New York during this episode, and they like just jumped on a call to record an episode. And both of them were talking about being near the university and seeing parents bringing in carpets, bringing in brand new desks when these rooms have a desk in there already, but they want their own vanities. It's a lot, but at the same time, I kind of love it. I'm like, yeah, get comfortable. It's time for college.
No, but is college not expensive enough already?
It is, yeah. So what's an extra $20K?
If you're footing the bill for your kids and they're like, I want my own desk, I don't like this desk, I'd tell her, like, screw off.
Okay, let's look it up on TikTok. Dorm room decor. Come decorate my dorm with me before. And it's just white walls. Oh, no, they didn't. Why are the beds so high? Is this the new trend? How do you get on that thing? You got to run and jump. You've been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty with your daughter.
Yeah, she's hooked on it, and I've started pretending I'm not interested in it, but now it's got me. Yeah.
Like who's she gonna choose? Yeah, I don't watch it, but I'll get little clips of it online, so I kind of know the plot.
It reminds me a bit of like your One Tree Hills, your Dawson's Creek. Like it's got those teen love story vibes, but then all of a sudden it's kind of morphed in to marriage, and it's interesting.
Yeah, it's the new Twilight.
No, there's no like vampires or werewolves.
Yeah, but still, it's the love triangle. Who's she going to choose? What team are you on? Are you team blank or blank?
It also is kind of like Twilight in the fact that I pretend publicly that I don't enjoy it, but I really do.
So to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the release of the first Twilight book, they're actually bringing the movies to theaters again this October.
Oh, so they're feeling a little threatened by the success.
So. They're like, please, we did it first. So this is happening between October 29th and November 2nd. I already had a bunch of girlfriends reach out in the group chat. They're like, we're going, right? I was like, sure.
There you go.
That's a wrap on this episode of the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Thanks for being a part of the Ryder and Lisa community. If you liked hanging out with us, don't forget to subscribe and share the laughs with your friends.
Powered by Always Plumbing and Heating.